Long, long ago, some 2,000 years or so, there lived a rich man with a good and beautiful wife. They loved each other dearly, but sorrowed much that they had no children. Their desire for a child was so strong that the wife prayed day and night, yet still they remained childless. In front of their house grew a juniper tree. One winter's day, the wife stood beneath it peeling apples. She cut her finger, and the blood fell on the snow. "Ah," she sighed, "if I had a child as red as blood and as white as snow." Her heart felt lighter, as if her wish were already granted. Months passed, spring came, the tree blossomed, and the wife plucked its berries. She ate eagerly but grew ill. Soon she called her husband and wept, "If I die, bury me under the juniper tree." A little while later, she gave birth to a child, red as blood and white as snow, and died from joy and relief. The husband buried her beneath the tree. Time passed, his sorrow lessened, and he remarried. A daughter was born from this second marriage, and the boy from the first wife grew up. But the stepmother became jealous. She wanted all the property for her daughter, and her envy turned cruel. She treated the boy harshly, driving him from place to place with beatings and scoldings. One day the little daughter asked her mother for an apple. The mother gave her one, but angrily locked it away when the boy arrived. She called him over, but her evil intent made her lift the chest lid as he bent down. Crash! The boy's head fell off. Horrified, she bound it with a handkerchief and placed him in a chair with an apple to hide the crime. Little Marleen, the daughter, noticed he was pale and unresponsive. When she tried to get the apple, his head rolled off. She screamed in terror. The mother comforted her, saying, "What's done cannot be undone. We'll make him into puddings." She cut the boy into pieces and cooked him, and Marleen wept so much that her tears salted the pot. When the father came home, he asked repeatedly where his son was. The mother lied, saying he had gone to a distant relative. Marleen, meanwhile, secretly collected the bones and wrapped them in her silk handkerchief, laying them under the juniper tree. Suddenly the juniper tree stirred, mist and fire surrounded it, and from the flames arose a beautiful bird, singing in a voice so clear and magical, "My mother killed her little son. My father grieved when I was gone. My sister loved me best of all. She laid her kerchief over me, and took my bones that they might lie underneath the juniper tree. Kai-wit, what a beautiful bird am I." Marleen felt her heart lighten as if her brother were still alive. The bird flew to a goldsmith's house and sang, mesmerizing everyone. It demanded gifts in exchange for singing again: a gold chain, red shoes, and eventually a millstone. Everywhere it went, it paused workmen, craftsmen, and all who saw it were spellbound by its song. Finally, the bird returned to the father's house. It dropped the gold chain around the father's neck, the red shoes to Marleen, and the millstone fell upon the stepmother. She was crushed to death instantly, ending her cruelty. In a final miracle, the bird transformed back into the boy, whole and alive. Father, son, and Marleen were reunited, rejoicing. They went inside, sat down together, and finally ate their dinner in peace, freed from sorrow, cruelty, and injustice.